Good morning, McDowell seniors, class of 2021. I am so excited to be sending you this video message this morning. I, along with your amazing administrators, Mr. Fuller, Mrs. Means, and Mr. Izbicki, we want to come to you to, first of all, to say thank you. Thank you for your resilience, demonstration of academic commitment, as well as the support that you've provided to your peers, teachers, and staff during this unprecedented year. Of course, this is my very first year in the district, and I'm looking forward to being a part of an ongoing tradition of celebrating you seniors. I'm eager to congratulate you as a graduating class. With that being said, I want to learn a little bit more about what your amazing team of school administrators have developed. And these developments are essentially some tentative plans and preparations, but they are in place and they are coming along. Graduation and prom are events that you will forever remember and cherish. So with that said, I want to ask your team, Mr. Fuller, to share a little bit about what does it mean for this class that have demonstrated strong academic achievement, that have shown really solid resilience, built friendships, and overcame lots of challenges. Can you share a little bit, Mr. Fuller, about what seniors and their families should expect?
I sure can, Dr. Roberts. Thank you very much. Like you, I would like to express my thanks and acknowledgement of all the hard work and resiliency of our seniors have shown throughout this past school year. Our students have navigated a year that has been unlike any other in their school career and probably unlike any other in our careers as academic workers. It's brought much uncertainty, 100% virtual schedules, hybrid schedules, social distancing, masking, shielding, and so many other adjustments have been made in such a short period of time, and it hasn't been easy. But they have continued to push forward, and we are very proud of our seniors. We, the McDowell administration, have been reviewing and brainstorming ideas with each other, students, teachers, and the pandemic team over the last few weeks to find a way to honor our kids safely. Student and staff safety is always our #1 priority, and it will continue to be so even throughout the end of the year. We empathize with every student and family, and we truly are working towards the same goal every parent is, to provide a memorable and positive experience for their child. So as of now, as of today, and as we have all learned, things can change quickly, but we are planning a graduation event like we have in the past that will take place on Monday, June 7th at the Erie Insurance Arena with 3 different sessions at 11, 2, and 5.
This is excellent news. Thank you so much. Thank you. Mrs. Means, I know that you have been an integral part of the planning, preparation, and brainstorming just to celebrate our students. Are you able to share a little bit about how you all have landed on this decision?
Yes, thank you, Dr. Roberts. Our team has brainstormed many different ideas, including outdoor events at the high school. But ultimately, based on state regulations on capacity due to COVID and the overall logistics such as traffic considerations and probably most importantly, Erie weather, the indoor event was decided upon. We wanted to be able to ensure our students could have up to 4 guests each attend from their family, since this is such a special moment for them. And we also wanted to make sure we shared the decision to host a daytime event with our families as soon as possible to allow time for them to make any necessary arrangements with their employers as well.
Thank you. Thank you all for your ongoing commitment to our students, certainly to this graduating class of 2021, to make sure that we really capture and memorialize the events leading up to their senior year. Mr. Izbicki, I know that students and families want to know and learn more about what is attending graduation, purchasing tickets, all of those important pieces. What does that look like?
Well, as you know, Dr. Roberts, it's very easy to say that we're going to have an event, but then it comes down to the detail. And that's something we want families to be a little patient with us with. We'll be working those details out in the next few weeks and getting those out as soon as possible. That information will be coming out in regards to what assigned graduation time they have, also about how to purchase tickets, and of course, the safety measures that will be followed, such as masking and pre-screening. Students and families should be looking for that information over the next few weeks in their Infinite Campus accounts. But in the meantime, definitely make sure you mark your calendars for Monday, June 7th for the McDowell graduating class of 2021. Once again, as Mr. Fuller pointed out, those ceremonies will be 11 o'clock, 2 p.m. and 5 p.m. at the Erie Insurance Arena.
Thank you very much. Thank you for that additional details, information that I know our seniors and parents can certainly use. So now that we've gotten graduation sort of on the table, there's a sense of what will happen. There's not a major event, right? One that while students will likely have maybe a number of different graduation opportunities after this one in their post-secondary pursuit, it's only one time that you'll be able to attend and memorialize your prom. And I'm looking forward to it. And although I don't have any photos to share with you from my prom attendance, I think you can probably conclude, just based on what you've seen thus far, that it's highly likely that I wore a tux, something flashy. It's a 1980s tuxedo, would look a lot different than they do now. I think they were bell bottoms at that time, but nevertheless, this is not about my fashion statements. This year's prom will certainly look different, students and parents, different from the past. So can you all share a little bit with our seniors, more information about what is currently planned for their prom? Brian, you may want to take this.
Certainly, and I can assure you that there will be no prom pictures from my high school prom coming out anywhere, because I guarantee no one wants to see that. And the white tux with the blue tie and the cummerbund that I wore back then. But absolutely, again, in coordination with the pandemic team, we are preparing to host a prom at the Bayfront Convention Center. So the graduation is probably more for the parents. The kids probably aren't as excited about that, but for the prom, the students will absolutely be excited about this one. So we're going to hold it again at our normal location, the Bayfront Convention Center, and we're looking to hold two-hour sessions on Friday, June 11th. So the first session will run from 6 to 8 p.m. with doors opening at 5:30, and the second session will run from 9 to 11 p.m. with doors opening at 8:30, so we can get the students in safely for that event. We will be following as many health and safety protocols as we can, including temperature screening. The masking will be required, and only prepackaged snacks will be served, unlike in the past where we've had cookies and punch and things like that. Only the prepackaged snacks will be allowed this time. However, students will be permitted to bring a guest, so long as that guest is a Mill Creek School District student.
Thanks, Mr. Fuller. We are so excited to hold this prom event for our senior class. We definitely want our students to celebrate and have this moment, but we also need to carefully balance our senior events with the overall health and safety, not only of those students who are attending, but also the families they go home to. Our pandemic team is committed to ensuring the socio-emotional needs of our students are met, but also that we do not allow for the opportunity to spread the virus outside our district. By limiting the attendees to the district, we are able to ensure that our team can appropriately contact trace if needed, which we certainly hope will not be necessary.
Team, look, this is exciting. This is excellent work and planning on your part, and you're doing it all by anchoring your decisions in how can you really celebrate the class of 2021. Certainly our students and families are excited to have this opportunity to not only participate in graduation, but to attend prom. I know that Mr. Fuller and others, you've alluded to some of the commitment that we have to our mitigation and safety efforts and safety protocols. We're following regulations from the CDC, Department of Health, and our pandemic team. What are some additional steps that need to be taken? Mr. Izbicki, maybe you can share.
Yeah, Dr. Roberts, in our meetings and conversations with the convention center, and definitely our reviewing of the data from the CDC, Governor Wolf, and the local Department of Health, we understand that all indoor events can only have a maximum capacity of 25% at this time starting this Sunday. We did consider an outdoor event, but with living in Erie, as we mentioned earlier, with graduation also, weather has to be considered, and it can be pretty unpredictable any time of the year. Therefore, we felt at this time the two sessions are the best option to go forward with.
Thank you for that. So seniors can purchase tickets for this year's prom. Anything else that we can share this time that they need to hear?
Yeah, definitely, Dr. Roberts. Yeah, tickets will be sold, and we're going to be doing that through the main office here at McDowell. More information and details will be coming soon, so that way all students are aware of the process that will be in place. And just as always, a reassurance that the events that will be taking place with graduation and prom, we have to be looking at all the guidance that's been provided to us by the Department of Health, and we have to make sure that we're masking all of the events. Thank
you, Mr. Fuller, Mrs. Izbicki, Mrs. Means. It is very clear that you are grounding and anchoring all your decisions in spite of our current reality of this unprecedented pandemic to make sure that our class of 2021 truly have a memorable celebration and doing so safely. Parents, graduating class, or graduating seniors, while we know that many of you would have attended and participated in several more graduation ceremonies in your post-secondary pursuits, whether it's your first or second graduate degree or your doctoral degree, we know that there will only be one high school graduation. And it is for that reason that this amazing team are committed to making sure that you do not leave here without the benefit of that. Prom will be held, but certainly would look a lot different. Class of 2021, we are proud of you. We are here for you, and we continue to be stronger together. And in doing so, want to celebrate you.